Well, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Derek, aka Flippingahouse, and if you guys are new here, we talk real estate, financial literacy, and how to get better. And I know it's been a minute guys, I haven't made a video in almost a year, but I figured no better way to start than to give you guys an update on the new builds. So here we are, as you guys can see, I'm standing in front of one of them. I'm gonna give you guys a complete walkthrough on both projects. I'll do a numbers breakdown over everything once we're completely done. We're about 2 weeks away from being completely finished, but I wanna give you guys a walkthrough to show you the progress that we've made, talk about some of the hiccups that we've had, and then like I said, down the road I'm going to do another video breaking down all the numbers. But it feels so good to finally be at the finish line. But let me show you guys the outside and what it looks like currently from the street view, and then walking up to a new 3-bedroom 2.5 bath home here in 5th Ward, a very growing area in the Houston market by downtown. Now, even though the outside of these homes look completely different, the inside floor plan and footprint is almost identical. The way I like to think of it is the two homes that are going to be over on Nichols that I'll show you guys next, they're basically rectangles, they're long. And then these two homes that are facing on Gagney, they're actually more of a square build. And that's just how we had to do the layout from the engineers based on the lot size and what we were wanting to do with the property. If you guys remember, we bought this as a 10,000 square foot lot and we subdivided it into 4 lots. They ended up being around 2,300 square feet. We were hoping that we could keep the full 2,500. But we did have some setbacks from the city. We also had some delays along the process, and that's why the square ones are actually completely done. I just received certificate of compliance, meaning that I can sell, people can move into them. But it's been a journey, guys. We had a shutdown midway through because of the city and a lawsuit that they're going through. They brought in a new mayor and he's just trying to do things his way. On top of that, we had to redesign some plans because I said the city took some of our lot. So just a lot of resubmitting. I had to bring in a new design team for Nichols, which I'll talk a little bit about when I go over there. But let me give you guys a walkthrough and show you kind of how the layout looks, and something that if you're a realtor in Houston, maybe your clients might be interested in. So as you guys can see, you walk in the front door, this is gonna be like the living room, entertainment area. We have like a dining that'll probably go right here in the middle, and then just an open concept kitchen with quartz, you know, the oversized tiles and just the oversized cabinet pulls, new stainless steel Samsung appliances. We have a pantry / closet, and then we have a half bath down here as well. And then we'll go upstairs. Now, one thing that I really loved about this property is how many windows we have, because it lets in a lot of natural light. And as you guys can see, most of the properties here are new builds. Those were built a couple years ago. There's a couple small older properties, but you can see back there, there's some new builds. Across the street, new builds. Those new builds were the last ones on the corner. So up here we have the game room. This is the laundry area. You guys can see we were testing things, but we'll go to the bedrooms. And this is like a Jack and Jill wraparound guest bathroom. Same quartz throughout, just nice elegant finishes. And then you guys can see this is the second bedroom. So pretty good sized bedrooms and closets with the Jack and Jill. And then we go around here to the master and into the master bathroom. We have double sinks and oversized master stand-up shower with tile with the gold finishes, toilet. So pretty standard stuff. Now these homes sit right around 1,700 square feet, give or take. The Nichols project is a little bit bigger. And initially both builds were supposed to be around 1,800 square feet, but because we lost some square footage due to the city, we did have to make them a little bit smaller. Now, most of the comps that we looked at before even building, they were 1,600 to 1,800 square feet. So we're always trying to match those comps, just like we do when we're doing flips. But because we lost some square footage, obviously we did have to list a little bit lower than anticipated, but these are just things that are gonna happen in the new build process. So you always gotta be ready for changes. You always gotta run conservative numbers, but I think it's still gonna work out great. But let's go take a look at the Nichols projects, and I'll show you kind of the differences and how we were able to get a little bit more square footage out of those. And they still both have a little backyard, which I'll show you as well. But the main selling point is really location, 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 because we're about 5 to 7 minutes from downtown in a very growing area. The backyard's, like I said, guys, pretty small, but this is typical when you live downtown, but it's perfect for somebody who has a smaller dog. We have a Frenchie, so this would be plenty. So as you guys can see, these are just straight shot back, and these are more of the traditional townhome style, and then you can see from the side. But because of the lot being a corner lot, you know, it went and then down, we had to do 2 long ones and 2 square ones. All right, so the front door is going to be on the side. Unfortunately, the gas meter is going to be here. I do not like that, but it's a compromise. Front door, and like I said, we're not as far along. 2-car garage, and then still open concept. We're here working on the tile. We got a little bit of floor leveler, so open concept. A little bit bigger of a backyard. Like I said, this is just part of city living. Yeah, we got about 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks on these. So let's take a look upstairs. Now, another beautiful part about these builds are these huge oversized windows. It's gonna let in a lot of natural light. And it almost got to the ceiling. And then back here is the master. Now, this is where things are gonna look a little bit different. We don't have power. Ooh, I'm not gonna step on the tile, but as you guys can see, it's elongated, so we still have the oversized shower, and we're actually gonna have a soaking tub right here. You can see they haven't put on the faucets. We don't have the tub in yet, and they have the tiles sitting to get set. And then here we have a tiled patio that you can overlook. Now, this is just a railway, so it's not that beautiful, but it is something. Now let's go take a look at the other rooms. Like I said, this will be the game room. Like the other house, they're very similar. Because they're longer, we had to move over the laundry area. And then once again, we have a bedroom. Jack and Jill, they haven't tiled in here yet. They're about to. And that's pretty much the current progress, guys. Like I said, these will be done in about 2 weeks, and I'm excited for them to be done so we can get them sold. Like I said, we had some setbacks, a little bit of theft, and I'll talk more about that in depth whenever we go over the numbers, because I want to give you guys line for line what it cost me, what we're looking at profit wise, because you know, we do have a partner outside of Ben and I, but we're at the finish line. We have more lots that we're already working on that we're going to be building in the area and other sides of Houston, so it's just exciting, guys. But we're back. We're going to be shooting a lot more content in 2025. I'll talk about what the last year we've been through, the ups, the downs, the lessons that we've learned, and I'm excited, guys. I'm motivated to really start putting out content again, but here we are.